Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Irish Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Queen Lizzie, along with himself, Booker G, 5 times. And we are delighted to be joined by the one and only Martyn Best, Corner Progress Wrestling. Martyn, how are we?
I'm really grand, thanks. It's been a real pleasure to be on here, and thanks so much for inviting me. You can call me either Martyn or Bestie. Most of the Progress fans seem to call me Bestie when they come in.
Besties with Bestie. Besties with Bestie. Fantastic. Thank you so much for taking the time, because we know this weekend is extremely busy. And outside of Progress, you have a lot going on as well. So we're indebted to you for taking the time to meet us. We are really, really chuffed to have you here.
I've got Irish blood in me, so it's a real pleasure to be with you today.
Fantastic. One of our own. We'll always look after one of our own, for sure.
Absolutely, all day.
Brilliant.
Right, Martyn, we'll just start with some questions there before we get into the quiz with Liz. Just since you took over Progress, it's been about 9 or 10 months now since you took over. How has it been? Like, how's the transition from, maybe owning or running other companies to running a wrestling promotion?
Right, that is a great question, because there is nothing like running a wrestling promotion that compares itself to a normal business. It's been a really exciting journey, both in getting Progress back to hopefully where it was before the pandemic, which really hit it badly. And for me, just a fantastic learning experience, going from, I wouldn't say zero in terms of my wrestling knowledge, but I am definitely the rookie in the room here. I came across a phrase today that someone mentioned, gorilla, in the gorilla behind the stage, which apparently relates to a former wrestler died not too long ago, called Gorilla.
Monsoon, yeah.
Who always used to hang around behind the curtain. So yeah, we put 17 shows on. The first one was my first Progress show in January, chapter 127. And progressively, I would say, I've learned a lot as each day and each show comes around and we put them on. I've got a better appreciation of what our fans want, of hopefully what are the elements of a good wrestling show and a good wrestling fight. Getting to know the absolute passion and enthusiasm of our fans has been wonderful. Meeting them as they come in. What Lee and Lee McAtee, my co-owner in Progress, have done at the start of every show, because we weren't hugely involved at all with Progress.
Yeah.
What we've done in true Irish fashion, you'll be pleased to hear, is welcome everybody at the door before the start of every show and say hello, get to know what they think, what they're looking forward to, what we could do better in the future, and really just to get to know them. And it is just a beautiful extended family now. You see so many familiar faces, lots of the real diehards of Progress coming in, really excited for every show that's coming up. And we've been going around the country the last couple of months, up Sheffield, Newcastle, Manchester, and now Cardiff. So we don't want to, we're from the northwest of England, around Liverpool and the Wirral. And the shows are mostly based out of the Electric Ballroom and the Dome in London.
Yeah.
But we want to take Progress out to as many people as possible around the country. You've got a great show out in Ireland with OTT, so we need to not ask their permission, but we probably need to have a little chat with them if we're going to come out.
Well, we could reach out to Joe and see if he might be able to collaborate, maybe have a joint show or something. Because the OTT are heading over to Wolverhampton in the end of October to do their first show outside of Ireland. So maybe you could come the opposite direction and do your first show outside of the UK as well.
We've got to pay the compliment to them on that one. I know Lee's been over to OTT a couple of times. You may well have spoken to Joe, and he's got such a lot of time about the OTT shows. You put on some good stuff there.
Yeah, well, you've had a lot of OTT talent come over as well to Progress. Like, I know LJ Cleary's on this weekend. I'm really looking forward to him and Gene Money. That's going to be a hell of a match.
That is going to be a good one. And you've had some of ours over at OTT, if you don't mind. Cara Noir, particularly.
We love him.
Obsessed. I love his entrance. Is just, it's just money. Every time I see it, I'm just like, don't talk to me until it's finished, because it's just a thing of beauty.
Queen Lizzie, I am exactly the same.
Yeah,
that is just beautiful, isn't it? But of course, in Progress, he had to quit.
Oh, he did?
Cara Noir has quit Progress.
Oh, no.
Out the hands of that demon, Spike Trelay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I can't believe
he took everything off him. He took his music, his cloak, his face paint, his moves. It was a massive, a tremendous fight. I think it was on Super Strong Style weekend, if memory serves me right, or just after. Yeah, no, it was, because then he came back in the following day and allowed, would you believe, Tom Hawkins to appear in Progress, but not Cara Noir.
Oh,
that man!
What a gift! Like he's just a gift, isn't he?
We need to get him back.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Well, stay tuned, but I can't. Who knows? I hope so too. But of course, that led to Spike Trelay just last weekend taking the Progress Champions title.
Big demo. Friend of the show. We had Big Demo on doing the quiz already, so we were delighted when he won that title.
Aye, me too. I've got to know Big Demo. Seen him 3 or 4 times in our shows there. What a cracking fella he is.
Nice guy. My God, so nice, isn't he?
Yeah. You've put on, you were saying about having so many shows. Like, did you think it was going to be this successful? Like after the pandemic, you're putting on the first live show in January, and you're taking a risk really, like with the live crowds, and it seems you've gotten stronger and stronger. And every show, like it's always. People are always talking about it and how good the match is. Even like last weekend, and first ever straight jacket match, which was I can't wait to see it. Like, but did you think it was going to be successful when you took over?
I have to say no. And if you ask me what did I even think it was going to be like, I had no clue whatsoever. I've done a bit of research just online and speaking to people and looking at previous Progress shows. And clearly over the 10 years that the previous owners had it, or 9.5, they'd really established something quite special. But of course, few things had knocked it a little bit. One thing that hit professional wrestling generally, which it's bounced back from, I think. And of course, the pandemic. So, no, we had a lot of confidence that we'd be able to bounce back. We weren't complacent at all, put a huge amount of effort in. We've got a great team behind the scenes on our creative side, who are just so thoughtful and engage with the talent, come up with storylines and plot lines, feuds. They put so much effort in, which is shown in the live shows and hopefully on the Demand and on the WWE and Peacock networks that we're on. And also, what a couple of the fans were just talking to me this week, that they have really been loving all the promos and the videos, and the recaps that we put into the shows. So they might bring a friend along who's not been to a show at all.
Yeah,
it's got
wondering what's happening.
It's like it's like that local football atmosphere. When like you mentioned meeting fans at the door, like it's something like that, like here locally with Cove Ramblers, like. You would meet the owners at the gate on your way in, and they would welcome people in, like that kind of atmosphere. If you go down and meet them, and they will feel welcome and feel part of the family, and they will always keep coming back.
It brings you back, absolutely.
It's like that with Tranmere Rovers. Are you involved with that, Tranmere? Would you go down and mingle around with the fans or meet them on the way in? Or
well, there's a few more than at Tranmere that we've got to progress just we're working on that one. But yeah, sure, when we go to the games at Tranmere, it takes probably half an hour just to walk in with people. Some will just nod and say hello. Others really want to know what's happening, who's the next new player you're going to sign. And just generally there's quite a good friendly atmosphere there, which Lee and I wanted to bring across into Progress. And I think also whenever you enter a new room, and you're not known, particularly me, for that, you don't want to come across as anything negative. You don't want to come across as someone who knows it all. Now, I happily admit I hardly knew anything about professional wrestling a year ago. I'll always ask people, I'll ask the stupid question. If I don't know it, I'll say, what's this? Who's that? What are you talking about? And I learned so much from it. And people are just so willing and giving of their knowledge and their time. And it's been a great journey so far.
Excellent stuff. And just finally, before we go on to the quiz, you mentioned about the creative side of things. Do yourself and Lee have any involvement in creative? Do you pitch in or throw out some ideas and see what?
Well, you will know by now that everyone wants to pick the team if it's football match, or they want to come up with an idea. Every single fan has got a clue, or they think they have a clue. And Lee and I are probably no different. But what we will do is we'll come up with an idea or two, or we'll have seen a wrestler at another show, or we'll have thought about something. We will not have the final word in the matter, because we've got people who have got the final word in the matter and know what to do. But we'll chuck an idea out there. Of course we will. We're wrestling fans now. A couple have come off of our ideas. So, I mean, if you wanted an example, for example, it would be Anthony Agogo early on. And there was a bit of a concern that he might not just fit into the whole tempo of what we were doing. He might be a bit sort of brash, but Anthony's been absolutely brilliant. He's been very humble. He's hugely popular with the fans. He was there last week. He won his fight and then got beaten up by Malak, which sets up a fight in hopefully next month. And we've got a surprise guest in the corner, we hope, which we're working on for him. Ooh. And if I can remember when we can confirm that, I'll try and let you know first.
Oh, excellent.
Excellent. Ooh, surprise.
Okay.
Fabulous.
We'll move on.
Yeah, definitely. Just for a bit of fun and games, Bestie. So we will go for our quiz with Liz. Just a bit of crack, just a bit of fun to get to know you just a little bit better for people who are tuning in, and maybe people who are new to the Progress Wrestling scene, who are maybe going along this weekend and kind of want a little bit more, but want to know maybe a little bit more about those behind the scenes. Yeah. So yeah, just some quick fire questions. So there'll be an either or. So pick which one applies to you most.
I saw you do this with Big Damo the other day.
Did you? Excellent. It was at one of the Phoenix Wrestling shows, yeah. And we've had Eric Bischoff on, and we've had DDP. We've had quite a few on, yeah, and always good fun, you know. So just I think it's nice to get to know the people as well, you know, behind it. So fabulous. We shall kick straight off. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Ooh, excellent. So tea or coffee?
Coffee every day, every morning, every hour.
Yeah. Gym or couch?
Oh, well, it should be the couch, but it's too often it should be the gym, but it's too often the couch.
Excellent. So Netflix or the cinema?
The cinema. There's nothing like a big movie experience with a big bag of popcorn.
Right, totally. Ooh, John Aldridge or Ian Goodison?
Well, I would say Ian Goodison, although John Aldridge was the better Tranmere Rovers player and clearly a successful manager. What let him down in my eyes is he was a former Liverpool player.
Oh, John.
I won't let you know who I support. I'll say no more.
No, you don't need to, love. It's okay. So, when it comes to the vino, red, white, or rosé?
All right, depends what time of day, actually. So,
excellent.
Outside in the sunshine, rosé is excellent, especially on holiday. Early on in the evening, it's white, and then towards the end of the day, red.
Yeah, big time. Absolutely agree.
All right.
Oh, yeah, bang on. Chicken or beef or neither?
Oh, go for beef, probably a good steak.
Yeah, would you like it medium or well done?
I like it well done, properly cooked, thanks. None of that blood on my plate.
It's still mooing. Tell me, was Tony Soprano whacked?
At the end, I don't think so. I thought it was a brilliantly tense scene, wasn't it?
Oh my God, amazing.
Yeah. That has been one of my favourite series of all time.
Unbelievable. I hadn't watched it until lockdown and hooked. Unbelievable. One of the best things I've ever seen aside from The Godfather. Favourite character, Paulie or Sil from The Sopranos?
Paulie, I think. He just couldn't get it right.
No, bless him, and God knows he tried. You know, but no, Paulie's a superstar. God rest the actor who played him. Favorite Progress match since taking over?
Wow, I'm going to say the last one because that's just like it was good as the last one.
Yeah.
But there was certain. I felt Cara against Ilya was wonderful, and then when Spike intervened at the end and absolutely almost destroyed a chair on poor old Cara's back, I thought that was a spectacular piece of build-up and everything. Kanji Giselle is also a particular favourite. I got to know them both really well in the build-up to that. Tag teams, there's been some great ones. The Sunshine Machine just always brings so much effort into every ring that they're on. And yeah, I mean, I could go on. You're going to have to stop me because I will have to mention every one, because if I don't, they're going to say, well, what about that fight I was in?
You've like a proud parent, but like you were all fabulous.
Listen, you're dead right. Like, who's your favourite child?
This is it, yeah. No, I love them all, but this one. Halloween or Christmas?
Oh, well, Christmas probably, because it lasts longer and you get presents. Having said that, we just announced our October show, which is called Wrestling Witchface Trick or Treat, the week before Halloween.
Do the fans have to dress up?
I would hope so, because, and I will give you an exclusive here, because we've not announced anyone yet for that show. It's only went on sale today. But we've got two really great characters who absolutely captured the Halloween theme. One's been on our show quite a bit in recent months from Germany. Maggot. Have you come across him?
Maggot?
No.
Maggot. Oh, I want to watch him. His entrance is not far off Cara's.
Nice.
Really excellent.
And the other person coming over from Germany, who she has a wonderful Halloween theme, is Baby Allison.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think she's called Wrestling Bitch. Excuse the language. That's her name.
That's right. Excellent.
So you've got an exclusive announcement here of our first two for that chapter on the 23rd of October in London.
Wrestling Witchface, you heard it here first. That's what an unbelievable name. Oh my God, I love that. Excellent. Favorite football team to beat?
Oh, the easiest question you've asked me. Liverpool.
Favorite away football ground?
It's got to be Wembley, probably.
Yeah.
If you can count that.
Yeah, I think we can, definitely. Karaoke, give me the mic or not in your life?
My friends would say not on your life, but it's hard to resist sometimes.
Right.
Isn't it? And what would I sing? Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, absolutely. The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
Oh, that's a good one. Well, now I'm from Liverpool, so I really should go with the Beatles. But, I mean, it's hard to beat either of them. They've been going for 50-odd years, the ones that are left. They're remarkable. I'd probably ask both of them. Can I have both?
You can now ask it. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? Wrestling or sports entertainment?
Ooh, as a description of what we do.
No, just in general, what do you think has the edge? The wrestling in the ring or the whole theatrics that comes with it?
Oh, sports entertainment by not a mile, but by a good chalk. Because I think if you can get that message across to people who've not been to a show, we've cracked it.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll just bring in completely different eyes to the product, wouldn't you, when they see things like that? And finally, co-owner of Progress or taking part in Quiz with Liz?
Pardon, what?
Quiz with Liz.
Oh, well, right. Nearly went then. It's got to be Quiz with Liz, hasn't it?
Oh, come here. You redeemed yourself there. You did. My God, that was touch and go there. I was retracting our invitation. I am. I'm getting a little bit flustered. Oh, Jesus. Yes, correct answer. Congratulations, bestie. That was your Quiz with Liz. Excellent.
That was fun. That was much better than the one you did with Damo.
I'll go tell him that now. Excellent.
Brilliant. Before we let you go, Martyn, I know you're looking forward. It's a big weekend ahead. You're probably heading to Cardiff soon enough. Will you be attending Clash of the Castle, or are you going
absolutely. Yeah, I saw a couple of WD shows here. Just what would you call them? Like house shows.
House shows, yeah.
And then I was very fortunate enough to be able to go to Dallas this year.
Nice.
For my first WrestleMania, and it just blows your mind, doesn't it?
It is something else.
So no, absolutely, I'll be there on Saturday along with all the other fans. And what's the big one? Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre,
yeah.
Like Sheamus and Gunther is going to be the match of the week.
Yeah,
I think that could steal the show from a wrestling standpoint. I think it could. Unbelievable.
Not being biased because he's Irish, but I think it's going to be hard.
That's a point. Indeed. Right, yeah, I'll be cheering him on.
But Sheamus is a Liverpool fan, so just be careful.
Oh, he is, yeah.
No. Are you going yourselves?
Yeah, we are. We're flying over tomorrow.
All right. Oh, great. All right.
We'll be there on Sunday. We'll be there on Sunday for Progress.
Yep.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, can't wait.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm so looking forward to meeting you then. So, lager or Guinness?
Oh, Guinness.
Well, I'll go for lager, yeah, because Guinness to me is like a dinner. It's just it's a meal in a glass, but you could sink it like it's going out of fashion.
If it's cold, it's good.
No, it's a dinner.
Okay, Martyn, been a pleasure. Thanks very much for your time. It's an absolute honor to actually finally speak with you, and we wish you all the best with Progress. We're fully on board with what you're doing, and we can't see what you do next and roll on Sunday.
Ooh. Yeah, no, that's great. No, that's very kind of you. Really, I mean, I really enjoyed this last half hour or so. Really great to meet you both. I heard a lot about you both. And no, real pleasure. I look forward to meeting you properly on Sunday.
Yeah, excellent.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Great.
Thanks very much, Martyn.
Thanks, Martyn. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sure will. Safe journeys. Bye-bye. Bye.